The Renaissance was a cultural movement that began in Italy in the 15th century and spread throughout Europe. It focused on the rediscovery of literature, art, and philosophy from classical antiquity. This movement promoted a view of humanity as the center of the universe, emphasizing reasoning and the pursuit of knowledge. Figures such as Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael elevated art to new heights, exploring perspective, anatomy, and emotion. The quest for new trade routes led explorers like Christopher Columbus, Vasco da Gama, and Ferdinand Magellan to discover new lands, transforming economies and cultures as new foods and resources were exchanged in what became known as the Columbian Exchange. In 1517, Martin Luther criticized the practices of the Catholic Church, initiating the Protestant Reformation. This movement questioned papal authority and corruption, resulting in the creation of new Christian denominations like Lutheranism and Calvinism, and religious conflicts that transformed European politics and society. Scientists such as Copernicus, Galileo, and Newton introduced paradigm-shifting ideas like heliocentrism, astronomical observations, and the laws of motion, laying the foundations for modern science. The promotion of observation and experimentation as methods of knowledge revolutionized our understanding of the natural world. Enlightenment thinkers like Voltaire, Rousseau, and John Locke advocated for the use of reason, individual liberty, and criticism of authority, influencing the creation of foundational documents such as the U.S. Declaration of Independence and the French Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen. European nations adopted mercantilist policies in the early modern age to accumulate wealth through trade, and by the late modern age, the foundations for the Industrial Revolution were laid, transforming agrarian economies into industrial ones. The American Revolution marked the establishment of a new order based on democratic principles and individual rights, while the French Revolution dismantled the absolute monarchy in France, promoting ideas of equality and fraternity that influenced other nations. Technological advances like the printing press, invented by Johannes Gutenberg in the 15th century, allowed for the mass dissemination of ideas and texts, democratizing access to knowledge. Improvements in agricultural techniques and the introduction of machinery in production laid the groundwork for social and economic changes. These echoes of the modern age not only marked their time, but also established the foundations of contemporary society in terms of politics, science, economy, and culture. Each of these aspects continues to influence our lives today, reminding us of the importance of this period in human history.